Getting to a healthier weight may boost your chances of getting pregnant when you're going through fertility treatment. And even a 5% weight loss can make a difference, according to one fertility specialist. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin explains why.
Atlanta fertility specialist Dr. Desiree McCarthy-Keith encourages her patients to get as healthy as they possibly can going into their pregnancy. So that means getting their blood sugar under control, getting their blood pressure under control, and trying to get to the healthiest weight possible. About 1 in 5 women who want to get pregnant have a hard time conceiving after a year of trying. And some turn to fertility specialists like Dr. Desiree McCarthy-Keith, medical director of Shady Grove Fertility in Atlanta.
So we see many women who present to us and they say, okay, I'm ready to start my treatment, ready to have a baby.
One of the challenges, Dr. McCarthy-Keith says, is getting to a healthy weight going into your pregnancy. She says they typically shoot for getting to a body mass index or BMI between 18 to 25.
What we know is that the metabolic risks for a woman increase when her BMI is over 30. So just a risk of developing hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, all that is higher.
Because McCarthy-Keith says women with a BMI of 30 or higher may be less likely to respond to fertility treatment, have a harder time getting pregnant, and face a higher rate of miscarriage. And they may not ovulate regularly.
There's a common condition, PCOS or polycystic ovary syndrome, and that's characterized by irregular cycles, irregular ovulation, weight gain, prediabetes or diabetes. And we know that that can affect fertility and ovulation. If you're not ovulating regularly, it's going to be harder for you to get pregnant.
But losing as little as 5 to 10% of your body weight, she says, can boost your chances of getting pregnant. She recommends lifestyle changes, but says some of her clients have had success with weight loss medications with a catch.
If you have a woman who's anxious to get started, she comes in, she's been on the medicine to lose weight, we have to talk about, you need to stop this and postpone your treatment for at least 2 months now that you've been on this type of medication.
And for those who are very overweight, weight loss surgery may be an option, but again, with a wait time afterwards.
It's usually recommended that they wait at least close to a year after having that type of surgery when they kind of stabilize metabolically before they get pregnant.
A Penn State study muddied the waters a little bit. It came out last year, and it tracked women who were obese and had unexplained infertility. And researchers found that losing weight going into fertility treatment did not necessarily boost their chances of having a healthy baby. But researchers say there were payoffs. The women got their waist circumference down, and in some cases, their blood pressure down. For your Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.